Good evening and welcome inside the Wayne Gretzky Sports Center. It is another Thursday night in Brantford, Ontario. Brantford Titans are hosting the number 1 seeded St. Catharines Falcons. It'll be meeting number 4 of 4 between the two clubs, with the St. Catharines Falcons taking the first 3. Look at our starting goaltenders. First for the visitors, it's Hayden Jeffrey, the Niagara Ice Dogs product from Grimsby, Ontario. Game number 25 for him, 17-8-0-1 on the season, .252 goals against. Average, that save percentage is at .912. On the other side, in the gold and black, it is Carter Vicente, the Mississauga native, stands 6'2", 155, playing in game number 3 here with the Brantford Titans. He is 2-0 to kick off his Titans tenure and to kick off 2025. Goals against average at 3.5, save percentage is at .908. Titans 2-0 to begin 2025. St. Catharines Falcons are 3-1. A little bit of a delay before we get things started here at the Gretzky Center. In the 3 games in this season series between the Falcons and Titans, like I said, 3-0 in favor of the visiting Falcons. However, scoring has not been that high. 10-3, the Falcons have outscored the Titans. We are underway here in Brantford at the Gretzky Center. Right off the face-off, the Falcons will send it deep into the Titans zone. Moving it around was Patrick Babin. He starts on the back end with Jack Panko. Here's an early 2-on-1. It's Curry with the puck. He'll send it across. Just missed Henneberry on the far side. Panko with a follow-up chance, and Jeffrey got it with the pad and steered it aside. To neutral ice, Patrick Babin. He'll just backhand one off the boards as the Titans were in the middle of a change. So Babin's up on the forecheck right now. Top line out now for the Titans. It'll be Frank. Zabo and Cristomo will make their way out onto the ice once they're able to complete the change, as Henneberry will come to the bench. Cristomo, the last of the trio, to make his way on. Dumpin will go off the end boards, just kept in by Valancourt. He tried to throw it to the net. It was blocked out in front. Cristomo tried to move the puck forward. He couldn't, and it's up off the end glass where Takis will take it. For Brantford Titans, a part of the GOJHL All-Star Showcase at Ridley College this past Tuesday, Josh Courier, late addition. Quinton Kim LeMay, along with Takis and Moon, part of that club as well. Defeated the Ridley College Tigers, and actually the Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League swept the series, as the Falcons will open the scoring just a minute and a half in, minute 32 to be specific. At the side of the goal, poking the puck in, is Cameron Lowe. Goal number 11 for number 16 in the white and red. It's 1-0 Falcons. Face-off after the goal will be sent right in front of that Titans bench. Sending it all the way down is Moody. Vicente out to play it. Falcons keep it alive. Top of the slot. Shot was blocked. Another chance. This coming from a few feet inside the line. That was Dimitro letting it go, and Vicente hangs on with no rebound. And a big thing in pregame chat with Daniel Fitzgerald, specifically with the win over the Air Centennials this past Saturday, 39 blocked shots by this Brantford Titans club helped them secure a 5-3 victory over the visiting Centennials in the first home game of 2025. Right off the draw, they will send it to the net. Vicente will pounce on it, and we'll get another face-off. So it'll be Low from Gates, 1:32, the time of the opening goal in this hockey game. Titans off the defensive zone draw. Grattan just inside the line, had it poked off his stick, and Cricino will go all the way back. Out at center ice, Babin just got to the red line and sends it in. Titans will change everybody. 5 fresh bodies out on the ice. Icing waved off. It was deflected right at the red line. William Moore tried to move in. Taken off the stick of Fisher. And here comes Caleb Frank. Drops it for Cristomo just inside the line. Tried to send it across and couldn't get it. That was Moon. That was all the way across the ice. Santo Stefano deep in his own zone, taken to the boards. Titans with possession. It's Takis moving in, and a shot towards the net is off a stick, and it bounces to the goal, and Jeffrey will get a face-off. Both teams jockeying for positioning in the Eastern Conference. I know it's only the middle of January, but we're about a couple of months away from the GOJHL playoffs. Can't believe it. Came so quickly as we are already midway through the first month of 2025. The Falcons up at the top of the Eastern Conference. Fort Erie and Air trying to catch them, as there was a pretty entertaining couple of games between the Meteors and Centennials over the last week or so. Both teams splitting and winning on their home ice. Falcons currently with that top spot, though. Here's Verschoor. He was called up from the Junior C Paris Titans to fill in as the 6th defenseman here for the Junior B club, as they'll call icing against the Brantford Titans here, so the faceoff will come all the way back. As for the Titans, it's a 3-team and could potentially be a 4-team race if Brantford, Pelham, and Welland continue to rack up victories and see if they can catch the Hamilton Kilty Bees, who currently hold the number 7 spot in the Eastern Conference. There's an 8-point gap between the Titans and Kilty Bees coming into action here on Thursday. But a 1-point separation between Brantford in the 8th spot and Pelham in the 9th spot. In 10th is the Welland Junior Canadians. They are 3 points back as a point shot hit a couple of sticks and made its way to Jeffrey to get another face-off. 26 points for the Titans, 25 for the Panthers, and it should say it's a 4-point difference between the Titans and Junior Canadians, as Welland currently sits at 22. And then a bunch of teams in the middle, 3 to be specific. You got Port Colborne, Cambridge, and Caledonia, 4 through 6. Even Port Colborne would like to get up with the Falcons, Centennials, and Meteors and put their name in the conversation for the number 1 spot. Babin tried to throw it to the middle. It was off a stick. It'll be poked back to Jack Panko. Babin moves it ahead off of Stip and Stick. Back in the lineup after missing the game on Saturday. Kim LeMay out in front. Jeffrey with a save. That was Craig, who had a point-blank chance at the side of the goal. And the Falcons will poke it in behind their own net as Tuin. Quickly ahead, Agromeyer. And the Falcons are offside. They couldn't handle the puck at the Titans line, so we'll get a break. 5:08 into the opening period between the Falcons and Titans. It's St. Catharines with the early advantage, as Cameron Lowe scoring goal number 11 on the season from Trent Gates. 1:32 the official time of the goal. Near side sending it in was Santo Stefano. Falcons with control for a second, but it's turned back by Pizzo Ferrato. Lead pass was off the skates of Grattan and in down low, where Jeffrey is forced to play the puck. St. Catharines will regroup. Moody sent it across and then looked for the pass back, but he was taken out of the play. Good job defensively there by Lucas Moon. Cricino tried to move it to Grattan. Couldn't find him, but Grattan will be the first one there in the far corner as the 2 number 7s come together, along with Gualteri. With a ton of speed out of his own zone, Duplessis puts one towards the net. Missed the goal high, and it comes all the way around. Back in his own end was Hibbert. Off of Duplessis into the Titans end. Here's Frank in the neutral zone. And over the line. Looked to the front of the net as Zabo was moving in. Couldn't find him. Falcons try to clear. They can't. Frank with that long reach, able to corral the puck. Cristomo following up. Jeffrey, a blocker save. And then Cristomo tried to drop it for Zabo, but it was intercepted. Zabo took it away again, just got it into the Falcon zone, and he races to the bench to get a change. Zabo, the leader in assists and points for this Titans club. 27 assists on the season and a total of 46 points for Ethan Zabo, who is having one heck of a year. The reigning GOJHL Eastern Conference Player of the Week. He had a 5-point effort and a 5-3 victory over the Air Centennials on Saturday. 1 goal and 4 assists. As he scored the opening goal shorthanded to begin that hockey game. It'll be chipped in past the glove hand of Vicente. To the front gate, sent it to the point. He missed the net wide, and the Falcons forced to exit the zone as Tuin let it go from the right point. Quickly back to Mitro, making his way through a sea of gold in the Titan zone, and it just rolls all the way to Vicente, and he'll hang on for another face-off as the Titans 11-18-4, looking to make it 3 in a row. The St. Catharines Falcons up at 27-8-0-1. As they defeated Port Colborne in their last hockey game. 5 different goal scorers, helping them to a 5-2 victory over the Sailors. And it was Jeffrey picking up the win, allowing 2 on 34 to pick up victory number 17 on the season. Henneberry will bank it off the boards, ended up going right back to him. He'll give it to Moon, and a deflection by Curry on the St. Catharines side of center will go all the way down. Falcons quick transition pass was deflected by Gates, missed the pass, but just got a piece of it to negate the icing. Moon will chip it off the glass, again to the neutral zone. Dimitro across to the far side for Tuin. He'll gain the red line and just send it around. Gates was along the near side trying to pick the puck up. He couldn't. Now Moon trying to shield the puck away from Petrovsky. 2-on-2 battle, far side of the ice. Grattan might join, and actually that's Scriven along the far side, 11, not 7. One of the newer Brantford Titans picked up at the trade deadline. And down low, Moon moved it ahead for Stippen, but turned it over at the line for a second. Moon able to poke it away again, where Stippen will just get it out to center. Craig was at the blue line, just fired it to the far corner. Kim LeMay raced with Galtieri to get there, but it was number 7 in white grabbing the puck first. Galtieri again will bank it off of the boards out to center. Knocking it down is Harris. To Atkinson. Middle of the ice. Falcons looking for an attempt on goal. In the slot. Shot was blocked. As I believe that was Kim LeMay getting in the way. Another point shot is wide of the blocker side. That was Santos Stefano letting it go. Falcons will work it down low. Panko will stick check his man, and the puck will go all the way around. Stippen had it taken away. Another shot missed the net. Over Stippen's stick again. Kind of a long change for number 21 in gold. Atkinson working his way around the offensive zone. He'll just send it down low, but it hit the referee. Puck still in the Titan zone. Harris past the 10-minute mark. 1-0 Falcons. It's sent to the net, and Vicente will hang on, and no rebound out in front of that Titans net. An extended shift in the offensive end for the Falcons, looking to put themselves up by a couple. The shots even through the first 10 minutes and 7 seconds in the first period. 5 shots apiece. But the Falcons with the only goal. for sure whacked at it, looked for Frank. Point shot by Valancourt deflected wide. So plenty of shot attempts, but not many of them hitting the net for the Falcons, as there's another one that was off a stick and high and then made its way to the front of the net, where Vicente once again pounces on the puck, and it's another offensive zone draw for the Falcons coming up. One of 4 games around the Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League on a Thursday. Frank got the puck off the face-off, unable to corral it as Valancourt kept it alive for a second. But now Cristoma will move it across to Babin. He'll get it to Frank. Play onside. Frank tried to sauce it over to Zabo, but it hit a leg and went to the end boards. Zabo losing the handle, moving it ahead are the Falcons. It's Duplessis down low, out in front, all alone. That's a big save. Vicente rebound, he got that too, and it's poked to the boards. Missed assignment out front. It was just all white in front of that Titans net as Vicente makes another save. Falcons have been buzzing over the last few minutes. Another point shot is blocked out in front. Another follow-up chance, they score. Pass across the front of the net. Vicente was down and out, and he's beaten for the second time here tonight. It is Ali Mostafi with the second goal of the contest. 2-0 Falcons, 8:46 to go in the first period, and you kind of see it coming with the amount of chances the Falcons had in the offensive zone and the offensive zone time that St. Catharines had over the last 3-4 minutes or so. Essentially firing everything at the Titans net. As Takis will collect it in his own end. Falcons on the forecheck again, out in front. Vicente gets that one. Again, no rebound. Falcons quickly looking for their third. And they're very quickly up to 10 shots in the game. So it's Mostafi from Moody and Valancourt. Mostafi's 17th of the season. As the Titans now charged with an icing. 8:20 to go in the first period. Take a look at the other 3 games around the GOJHL. 1-1 between the Cambridge Redhawks and Ayr Centennials. That game is taking place in Ayr. In Hamilton, the Pelham Panthers, Hamilton Kilty Bees track meet in the first period. 3-3 after 20 minutes at the Mountain Arena. And then in Sarnia, Kamoka is in town to take on the Legionnaires. It's 2-1 for the visitors. They're just about to end the first period, about 20 seconds or so to go in the opening frame. Here it's 2-0 Falcons. 8 minutes away from the first intermission. Curry gained the line and just sent it all the way in. Falcons with the puck in their own end. They'll move it ahead. Petrovsky, touch pass looking for Lowe, but his stick was lifted and it goes right to the Titans net. Brantford looking to get over the 500 mark here on home ice. They come in at 7-7-2-0. Whereas the St. Catharines Falcons have a record of 14-4-0-1 away from the Seymour Hannah. And again, they're in the number 1 spot in the Eastern Conference for a reason. Scored 141 goals so far this season. Well, and counting, make it 143, I guess. At a plus 54 goal differential. Off the draw, Panko right along the boards. Sent it down low to Vrugden-Hill, who just rimmed it around and got it outside the line. Falcons are offside, and they'll tag up. Titans with a little bit of space in their own end. Vrugden-Hill moved it to Panko. His pass off a stick and poked right back. Panko near side to Zabo. Just inside the line, gave it to Frank. Frank with some space. He'll shoot, and it was blocked, and it got the defender up high. And he is down. Panko towards the net. Jeffrey the save. As it was 5-on-4 for quite a few seconds in the Falcons' end. The training staff will come out and take a look. I believe that is Luca Santistefano, who is down in the Falcons' end. Frank just trying to put the puck to the net, trying to go high on Jeffrey, and it caught Santistefano up high. Titans did have a chance just a few seconds after as Panko let it go from the point, but Jeffrey made the save, and that's when the referees blew the play dead. As he now gets to his feet. Nice to see him skate under his own power to the St. Catharines bench, or will he go to the tunnel? No, he'll come to the bench. Offensive zone draw, won by the Titans. It'll be rimmed all the way around for Frank. Looking for options, decides to go to the point to Takis. Here's Babin. Looked for a lane to the net, but it was blocked. That was Harris challenging the shot. Here's Takis. He'll send it on goal, and Jeffrey the save with no rebound. Got it in the chest right near that GOJHL logo on the front of his jersey. And again, there was traffic there, so a good job by the Falcons netminder not allowing that second opportunity. 6:11 to go, first period. Craig Stippen and Kim LeMay out up front. Panko will join Babin on the back end. It's the Falcons winning the draw in their own end, and clearing attempt is deflected out of play. So we'll get a face-off inside, the exact same spot. A few seconds tick off. Lowe and Mostify for the Falcons. They lead it 2-0 in the second half of the first period here at the Gretzky Center. And off the draw, it's Hibbert trying to advance the puck. He can. He's also knocked down. Kept alive in the offensive end for a second, but it's the Falcons collecting deep in their own end. Failed pass. Craig picked it off. Tried to send it to the front. It was blocked. Here's Kim LeMay. Backhand pass. They score. Stippen out in front has cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 Falcons with 5:45 to go in the first. And Daniel Fitzgerald said pregame that they're going to have to take advantage of opportunities they get, whether it be power plays, giveaways. This happened to be a giveaway. Pass that was fanned on. Titans turned it back and Stippen out in front. Tape-to-tape pass. And we have a 2-1 hockey game inside 6 minutes to go. Agromeyer tried to throw it to the front, just into a sea of gold, and quickly is Ryan Scriven. Scriven acquired from the Kilty Bees last week as Rabideau went the other way, the defenseman. Babin in low, will give it to Panko, who will move it ahead to Henneberry. Tried to send it to Curry, it was knocked out of the air. And Babin back to get it with Atkinson on him. Babin, all kinds of speed, able to escape a check. Into the offensive zone, he'll stop. Pass to the middle, tried to find Scriven, but with all kinds of speed to take that away, Duplessis. Now into the offensive zone. With a pass, they score. There's a response. Atkinson finished it off, got the pass as he was in the slot, and the Falcons have regained the 2-goal lead. So after Stippen's 8th made it 2-1, it didn't take very long for the Falcons to get it back. Under 4 to play, first period. Moon will get the puck at the point. One of 4 Titans to be a part of the GOJHL All-Star Club at Ridley College. 2 St. Catharines Falcons a part of that club as well, as Tewin and Hibbert were on the back end. Daniel Fitzgerald said he had a blast with Steven Santos, with Zach Ronaldo, his assistants, as Frank with a pass to the slot, Zabo to the back of the net. And the Titans answer goal number 3 for the Falcons. It's now 3-2. Zabo's 20th of the season in game number 29 for him. We mentioned the track meet in Hamilton. We've got one here in Brantford as well. 3-2 with 3:20 to go in the first. You leave Zabo alone out in front of the net. He's going to find the back of the net 9 out of 10 times. As here's Zabo once again just inside the line. He'll give it to Frank. He'll fire, and maybe getting a piece of that was Jeffrey. Either way, it ended up over top of the net. Here's Moore. Babin rubbed him out of the play. Retrieving the puck was Zabo. Moved ahead to Frank. He gains the red line. He'll go off on a change. Kaysen Craig is in on the forecheck against Valancourt. Craig took the puck. Kim LeMay tried to go to the net and lost the handle as it was poked off his stick. And now past Takis at the Falcons line. Off the draw, it's Curry trying to move the puck ahead. He couldn't. It was taken away just past the Falcon side of center. Backhander by Lowe missed the net. Dimitro at the point kept it in momentarily as Moon pokes it out to the neutral zone. Potential for a 3-on-2 for the Titans, but they're offside. Scriven just a little bit ahead of the play on the near side. And with 1:57 to go, still a 1-goal game at 3-2. Things have opened up in the second half of this period. Lowe got it started a minute and a half into the game, and then we didn't see another goal until 11:14. Mostafai 17th, and then Stippen would cut the lead in half to make it 2-1, his 8th of the year. Atkinson would make it 3-1, and then Zabo, the most recent goal scorer for his 20th of the season, That's where we stand. Minute 50 to go in the first. In behind the net, it was away from Frank. Got the puck in the corner to Cristomo. Quick shot was blocked. Frank, a follow-up chance in behind the net, will bank it to the point. Here's Babin. He'll go to Panko, to Frank. Using that big body to protect the puck. To Panko, he couldn't keep it alive, and here's a 2-on-1 for the Falcons. Babin, the lone man back. Outwaiting Babin, out in front, and the net came off. The defender was in behind Vicente. That was Panko that went to the ice to try and block the backdoor shot. Puck stays out, and it remains 3-2, a minute 17 left. Cricino and Atkinson on the draw to the blocking side of Vicente. Atkinson tried to push it forward. Falcons do end up getting possession down low. To the point, Santos Stefano, shot was blocked. And now Cricino with the puck. He'll move it ahead quickly. Grattan was in all alone, but had it poked off his stick from behind. Pizzoferrato to Grattan with a shot. Jeffrey the save out in front of the blue paint. So 54.8 to go in the first period. Face off to the blocking side of Hayden Jeffrey. Daniel Fitzgerald sending out that top line to see if we can get an equalizer in the late stages of the period. It's one all the way back. Frank was quickly on the forecheck. Couldn't get possession though. Had it for a second again, but just sent it to the far boards. In the corner, battle for the puck, 2-on-2. It'll be sent around. Frank took it away. Give it to Zabo, to Cristomo. It rolled off of his stick to the corner. To Zabo, puck bouncing in that offensive end. Frank reached for it, couldn't get the puck, and St. Catharines is out to center. Babin whacked at it. Frank tried to push it ahead, finally does in the second effort as he chips it all the way down. Not enough for icing, 10 seconds left in the period. And I think the Falcons will be happy to skate away with a 3-2 lead into the first intermission. They will. They'll hang out behind their own goal, and the buzzer will go. We're through 20 minutes here at the Gretzky Center. The St. Catharines Falcons 3, Brantford Titans 2. As we head to the second after this short break. Welcome back inside the Wayne Gretzky Sports Center. Second period underway between the Brantford Titans and St. Catharines Falcons. 3-2 in favor of the visitors. No carryover penalties. As Scriven quickly into the offensive zone. Shot tried to go short side. It was stopped by Jeffrey. Numerous bodies to the ice in the corner to our left. It's Curry chasing after the puck. Scriven there as well. Curry whacking at it. Scriven came out with it for a second, but it's taken off of his stick, and here comes St. Catharines. Pass through the middle, intercepted by Babin, able to control the puck onto the ice and move it ahead. As Curry gained the red line, sent it in, and went off on a change. Wholesale change for the Brantford Titans. Approaching the first minute played here in period number 2. Cristomo got the puck along the boards, just backhanded it to the line. Puck not out, now it is. Second effort by Cristomo with all kinds of speed. We'll give it to Zabo, back to Cristomo, deflected wide, and then he goes into the net and knocks it off. Really doesn't take a whole lot of effort here at the Gretzky Center to knock those nets off. And we get our first stop 1 minute and 12 seconds into the second period. Lowe, Mostafai, Stippen, Atkinson, and Zabo in order. Back in that first period, all 5 goals. And the shots through the first 20 did favor St. Catharines, 13-11. Puck up in the air, Frank jumping for it. Tallest man out there, able to get the puck down. So the backhand pass, he'll go to Zabo down low. He's knocked off the puck as coming in was Cameron Lowe. Gates with a backhander through the middle. Here comes St. Catharines 2-on-2. Over the Titans line, shot is deflected up into the netting and out of play by Vicente. And we get another stop approaching 2 minutes play. Both teams played disciplined hockey in that first 20 minutes. We saw no power plays in the opening frame. That makes you understand how important these couple of points are, despite it being the middle of January and teams still with some time to solidify their spot in the Eastern Conference. But you look back at it, every opportunity missed for points, it can just be one little thing, and that little thing could be a power play that you give up or a penalty that you take. So clean hockey through the first 25 goals. We're into the second with Babin getting knocked off the puck. Potential for a 2-on-1 for the Falcons the other way. For sure, the only one back. Pass across, and Falcons miss the net. As sliding across Vicente, knocking the post off. Falcons unable to convert. On the draw, Quinton Kim LeMay won it back. Pushed ahead to Kaysen Craig along the boards. He'll get it to the line. Quinton Kim LeMay got a touch of it, but Craig into the Falcons zone. Tried to fire one to the net, ended up missing well wide on the glove side, and St. Catharines will get an easy clear. Up in the air for Panko. Off of Grattan, and that one will go all the way down. First one there is Dimitro. He'll throw it ahead. Pass to no man's land, but picked up by Marconi. Poked off of his stick, and then following up was Liam Fisher, but he couldn't get anything on net. So Santos Stefano will have to back up into his own end. Being hounded by Pizzo Ferrado. And now the Falcons will just dump it down to Vicente. Panko takes it from his goaltender. And now Vrugdenhill will go around his own goal. Pizzo Ferrado will give it to Cricino. Tried to pass it to Grattan. It was intercepted, and Panko will just backhand it deep as the Titans get a change on the back end. Moon and Takis out in the gold and black. Pass through the legs of the intended target. That was Mostafai. Henneberry to Scriven. Puck in front of that Titans bench. Scriven will fire it as far as the line. Mostafe to the front of the net. Vicente getting across and allowing no second chance for the Falcons out in front. As all the goals here in this game have come from the middle of the ice, really nothing from outside. Falcons have done a nice job of just trying to throw everything to the goal. But all three of their goals have come from the dangerous area of the ice, the slot, home plate area, whatever you want to call it. Essentially where you don't want the opposition to be if you're the defense, and I'm sure that'll be something, or that was something that Daniel Fitzgerald had addressed in that first intermission in the dressing room. Cristomo will stop, try and settle things down. He'll give it to Panko. Pass to Zabo off of his stick. Looked to redirect it to Frank, but he couldn't control it. Pass up ice is fanned on, and now it just gets to the red line. Looking for Harris at the Titan blue line. Panko will take over off of Cristomo's stick and deep. Titans will get a change off of the dump in, both up front and on the back end. Poking at it was Babin. Got it just inside the Falcons zone. Failed clearing attempt. Stippen to Kim LeMay. He'll give it to Moon. Go down low. Stippen a shot, and Jeffrey will make the save. Sharp angle shot as the Titans look for the equalizer. Approaching 5 minutes played in the second period. Still 3-2 Falcons. Zabo, Cristomo, and Frank trying to get on the ice for a change in the offensive zone. Referee says no. Sean Morrow and Daniel Fitzgerald exchanging pleasantries. Falcons clear the zone. Takas at his own line. Moved it ahead for Craig. Puck was in the air. Gates there for St. Catharines, but it's pushed back, and now ahead is Lowe. Trying to work around a couple of Titans, can't do it, got support. Out front, missed the net on the glove side as that was Lowe with a backhander looking for his second of the game, and now a point shot from Tuin is deflected up into the netting and out. Yeah, and Titans looking to make it 3 in a row to start 2025. Defeated Welland and Ayr so far. The Falcons are 3-1 to start the new year here in the month of January. Overall, 7-3 in their last 10 are the St. Catharines Falcons. Titans at 4-4-2-0. Point shot stopped. Rebound, and Vicente got that too. Lowe was unable to raise the puck at the side of the net, and all Vicente had to do was get the pad to the ice. Then he found the puck to keep it a 3-2 game. Zabo and Stippen, the 2 goals for the Titans. Stippen's 8th came at 14:15 into the first. Zabo's 20th came at 16:35. Puck to the line to Tuin. He'll just send it all the way around. Frank will be the first player there. Falcons kept it alive for a second in the offensive zone. Then it squeaks out to neutral ice. Petrovsky will send it across, and Vicente makes the save. Slides left to right with no rebound given up. Falcons with some pretty passing in the offensive zone, but the Titans netminder keeping it a 1-goal hockey game, and we kind of saw this against Ayr this past Saturday, where the shots did heavily favor the Ayr Centennials. However, Titans took advantage of the chances they had. And for Vicente, there's been a lot of extended time in the offensive zone for the St. Catharines Falcons, but for the most part, he's been up to the task. Has seen 17 shots so far. 3 have beat him, however. Numerous dangerous chances for the visitors from St. Catharines. Puck stayed in just at the line at the left point. Here's Cricino. Will just bank it to himself off the boards. with a little bit of speed over the line, puts it towards the net, ended up missing on the glove side. Grattan tried to get it to Takis, but taking it away is Marconi. Working against his number 23 counterpart, Mason Takis. Pass to the front will just squeak to the blue paint, and Vicente finds it. William Moore was right out in front of the net looking for the loose puck, but number 30 in gold found it first. $13:15 to go in the second period. One of 4 games around the Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League. We'll get you caught up on the other 3 in just a few minutes here. Titans will win the draw on their own end. Moon will go for a skate behind his own goal. He'll give it to Scriven, who will pass it over to Curry. Scriven down low, knocked off stride. And now it heads out to the neutral zone where Vrugdenhill will have to hurry. Mostafai was on him, forcing him to move it to Moon. Now Lucas Moon, 2-on-2 with Henneberry. Henneberry to the net, gets the pass, and he was too tight on Jeffrey. Did get a shot off, however, the Falcons goalie with the save. Babin down low, tried to backhand it to the front. It was picked off. And now diving was Moon, couldn't block it. Attempted shot by Duplessis was wide. Didn't really get all of it, and now another chance. This shot will hit the net and find the back of the net. Falcons back up by 2. Duplessis will get the first goal of the middle frame for either side. 12:23 to go in the second. St. Catharines once again up by a pair. Panko in the far corner, off of Stippin's skate. 2v2 along the boards. Panko and Babin will switch. Panko heads to the front of the net. Babin will join the fun, and he'll get the puck. Tried to find Panko. It was just out of his reach. And now poked once again across where Babin will grab it. Off of Stippin's stick all the way down. Titans will get a change. Jeffrey with a save. Rebound picked up by Takis. He'll give it to Frank, who will fire off the iron. Tried to go short side, but hit the pipe. Nice response here by the Titans after the Falcons went up by 2 again, with Duplessis picking up goal number 20 on the season. All kinds of pressure as the pass missed out in front of the net. Frank to Cristomo, missed the net. He tried to go short side as well. And now the Falcons will just dump it out. Not enough for icing. Takis quickly to Verschoor. His pass missed. It'll come all the way around for Grattan. To the front looking for a deflection. That was Pizzo Ferrato in the slot area. It missed him. And now Gates will get it, but the Falcons are offside as Lowe was ahead of the play in the middle of the ice. Chino on the draw, clean win. Back to Moon, he'll go to Vrugdenhill and to Pizzo Ferrato, but it was out of his reach and it goes down as an icing. We'll look around the league. Starting in air, the Centennials with a 4-3 lead over the visiting Cambridge Redhawks at the end of 40 minutes. in Hamilton. The hometown Kilty Bees trail the Pelham Panthers 5-4. About 40 seconds to go in the second period at Mountain Arena. And then in Sarnia, all tied up at 3 between the Camoka Kings and Sarnia Legionnaires, with just under 5 minutes to play in the second period there. Here it's 4-2, St. Catharines, fourth and final meeting of the season between the Falcons and Titans. With the Falcons leading the season series 3-0, outscoring the Titans 10-3. Pass to the middle was blocked. Titans looking to clear the zone. They can. It's backhanded deep. Got to watch the man out in front. Getting back just in time was Cricino, as Lowe would have been all alone. Again, looking for his second of the game. He opened the scoring here on a Thursday. Pass bank to Frank. And we are going to get our first penalty of the game. It will go against the Falcons. So the Titans will try to set something up here 6-on-5 before they get the man advantage. They'll be unable to do so, and the Falcons touch up. Opportunity upcoming for the Titans to get back within 1. .9:06 to play in the second period. Heading off is Trent Gates. Looks like it'll be interference. So draw to the blocking side of that Falcons net. They'll win the face-off, and it'll be sent all the way down. So the Titans will have to start from their own zone. Titans will once again start from behind their own goal with the puck. Patrick Babin, he'll give it to Zabo over the red line, drop it for Stippen. Tried to go back to Zabo, it was blocked. Still made its way to the front of the net, but it was away from Frank, and a chance for a shorthanded 2-on-1. Babin, the only man back, able to block the pass. He played that perfectly. Did all he could to block the passing lane in the middle of the ice, and now he's got possession behind his own net, waiting for his mates to change, and now he'll skate to the bench with 45 seconds to go in the Gates interference minor. Lucas Moon. Give it to Quentin Kim LeMay with some speed, trying to shield the puck on his backhand. Still with the puck, will go to Moon at the point. To Panko, all kinds of space to shoot, but it was blocked, and it will squeak outside the line along the far side. St. Catharines' quick shot on goal off the glove of Vicente and to the end wall. Top of the slot shot was blocked. That was Dimitro letting it go, and here come the Titans. Less than 5 seconds to go in the power play. Quick shot was blocked up off the glass. Follow-up chance is knocked down by Dimitro. And we'll have another penalty upcoming as Curry was knocked down. Titans will go right back to the power play, as touching up is Nathan Duplessis. So the Titans getting looks on their first man advantage. They'll once again get a second look, as we have a little bit of a break in the action. Let's hear from Titans defenseman Mason Takis, as we had a chance to talk to him pregame.
Part of the Ridley College game with the East All-Stars. How much fun was it to be a part of that?
Yeah, that was great. It was a good experience to meet all the guys from around the league that I usually compete against, and it's just great to be on their team for once.
There's a certain level of comfort that you had. You had Fitzy behind the bench. What was that experience like with him in a different setting than here at the Gretzky Center?
Yeah, it was great. Obviously, I didn't have to learn too many new systems for the game, so it was pretty smooth.
What's one thing about St. Catharines here? They're the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. What's the big key to victory today?
Well, we just got to keep it simple. Like, as Fitzy always says, we got to take our singles, keep it simple, and make sure that we don't give up any big plays.
Perfect. Mason, thank you for this.
Thank you.
Here's Zabo turning away from a check. Will send it across. Cristomo's shot in into the glove of Hayden Jeffrey. 5:50 to go in the second period. 1:01 to go in the charging minor to Lucas Tuin. Only goal in the second by Duplessis. Made it a 4-2 St. Catharines lead off the draw. Moon able to block the puck at the line, keep it alive. Curry having the stick knocked out of his hand. Henneberry tried to follow up, but it's taken from him. And Petrovsky will just chip it down. No speed at all on the shot. Panko. Pass missed Moon, and the Falcons will send it down again. Vicente to stop it. Here's Panko. Less than 30 seconds to go in the man advantage. Moon. He was knocked off stride trying to enter the zone, and once again the Falcons will clear. Panko in his own zone will look up ice. One last rush for the Titans with the extra man. Unable to gain the blue line. They finally will. 5 seconds left in the minor. Puck was away from Kim LeMay, and Dylan Atkinson will push it ahead. Back to 5-on-5. Titans go 0 for 2 on the power play. Harris sends it across. Pad stop made as sending it on net with Santo Stefano. Here's another shot, and they're going to score. Looked like Vicente had got a piece of it, but not enough. As the Falcons kill off back-to-back penalties and then get themselves their 5th goal. They lead it 5-2. Harris's 13th of the season. And the Titans will make a goaltending change as Tim Dolan will make his way onto the ice to replace Carter Vicente. Well, now a 3-goal deficit for the Brantford Titans against St. Catharines. 3:40 to go in the second period. Puck poked away from Grattan. Cricino along the boards looking to regain possession. It's sent just outside the line where Verschoor stopped it and sent it back in. Titans were offside. They'll change at the same time as well. Fisher lost the handle. Here's Takis. Craig pushed it out and then got the puck back as it was sent the other way by Hibbert. Craig dropped it. Here's Stippen. He'll give it to Babin. Backhander to the front of the net off of Scriven. Another chance by Craig, and Jeffrey able to see it through a sea of legs. 3:01 to go in the second. We'll get a face-off in the Falcon zone. Titans with a couple of opportunities there to get within 2. We talk about the Titans going 0 for 2 on the man advantage in the second period. The only 2 power play opportunities on either side. But the special teams battle is is one that the Falcons win more times than not. They are second in the Eastern Conference on the power play and second in the Eastern Conference on the penalty kill as well. As they quickly move it ahead off the face-off, try to get a chance on goal. Dolan tested, and he shuts the door. Falcons coming the other way, or Titans, I should say. 3-on-2. Here's Frank. On his backhand, pass it to Babin. He'll shoot. Blocker saved by Jeffrey. Frank trying to get the loose puck, using that long reach going up against Dallas Hibbert, and both of them will go to the ice down low. Jeffrey with a save through traffic. Cristomo let it go. As the shots favoring St. Catharines. Favored St. Catharines through 20 minutes, 13-11. It is now 23-21. Each team with 10 shots here in the middle frame. Puck was up in the air off the face-off. Dimitro tried to knock it down. He's able to do so. Put it through the legs of the opposition, goes all the way down. Takis there first. Stippen helping out on the face-off. Got it to Moon. Into the circle. Shot was stopped by Jeffrey. Here's Craig. Craig and Quinton Kim-LeMay fighting for it. Dimitro got it in the middle of the ice. Here's Tuin. He'll go to Dimitro. Chipped off the glass and off the linesman. Perfect on the ice as moving it forward was Petrovsky. Tuin moving in. Keep the puck alive. Send it around. Low back to his feet after going down in the slot. Here's Petrovsky, just with a backhand pass to the middle. Gates. That was blocked out in front, and the net will come off. Numerous bodies were in front of the goal. Dolan was sliding, and that post comes off. With a minute 19 to play in the second period. Only goals in the middle frame coming from the visitors. Duplessis and Harris, the two goal scorers. It was 3-2 after 20, and now it's 5-2 in the late stages of period 2. Titans will win the draw. Cricino pushed it ahead to Pizzo Ferrato. He'll go up against Santo Stefano. Grattan in there as well for Brantford. He'll get the puck to the point for Babin. Here's Panko. Blocker stopped by Jeffrey. Cricino knocked off stride. Atkinson taking over. And the Falcons will get a breakout going less than a minute to go. 50 seconds to be specific. Dolan in behind the net. Grattan will settle it down. Backhand across the ice to Babin, who has some real estate in front. Babin will stop. His mates are changing. Atkinson took him to the boards. Here comes Frank, fresh off the bench. Falcons will be pretty happy to keep the puck along the boards for the last few seconds of the period. They can't, as it's Frank. He'll give it to Panko, who moves in. Tried to find Zabo. He was covered. To Panko, threw it to the front. Nobody in gold was home. 5 seconds left. Frank kept it alive at the line. Cristomo with a pass. And Panko couldn't handle it. It was in front of him. And after 40 minutes, it's the visiting St. Catharines Falcons with 5 and the Brantford Titans with 2. We'll be back for the third after this. Welcome back inside the Gretzky Center. 1 period to go, maybe. We'll see, depending on if we need overtime or not. St. Catharines Falcons 5, Brantford Titans 2. No carryover penalties here into the final frame. Is Babin back to retrieve it in his own zone. Nice touch pass to Panko, to Hannaberry. He'll give it to Scriven, middle of the ice, gaining the zone. Backhander is gloved by the goaltender, Jeffrey. He'll hang on for a face-off. First stop comes 23 seconds into period number 3. Falcons will win it in their own zone. Got it to the line where Babin stopped it. He's checked by Atkinson. Didn't knock him down, though. Hannaberry will go to Curry in the corner. To the line for Babin. Fanned on the shot, and then it ended up hitting Scriven and ricocheting out to the neutral zone. Scriven, stick lift. Got possession for a second, but just ended up poking it into the offensive zone. Frank will get it the rest of the way. Jeffrey out to stop it with Cristomo on the forecheck. Galtieri with a backhander out to center. Takis knocked it down. Taken away from Cristomo, sent to Takis. Off of Zabo's stick, and Frank will chase after it. Cristomo to the front of the net. Dropped by Frank to Zabo. Attempt on net, puck in the air as it hit a stick on the way through. Here's Frank. Go to the top of the zone and just bank it off the end wall. It'll rim around to the near side here. Titans will get there first. To the point, Vrugdenhill. To Takis, towards the net, off a stick and to the corner. Trying to keep it alive is Cristomo. Vrugdenhill helping out to just chip it deep where Frank was waiting for it. Here's Zabo in the circle, pass across, and did Jeffrey get a piece? He might have. Either way, the net's off. And a halt in play as Takis was going to the goal on the far side. It remains 5-2, just under 2 minutes played in the third period. First of 2 games this week for the Brantford Titans. They will be right back at it less than 24 hours from now. There we go. It's a visit to Port Colborne for the front half of a home-and-home series with the Sailors. That second meeting will take place right here at the Gretzky Center 1 week from tonight. It's a 7 o'clock start tomorrow in Port Colborne. Moon lost the handle. Verschoor along the near boards just sent it down where Kim LeMay got a stick on it. Left it for Stippen, back to Kim LeMay. Back to Stippen, he'll go to the point. Stippen again, gives it to Moon. Puck up for grabs in the corner, it'll finally squirt free. And here's Duplessis with a quick pass. In all alone, on goal, Dillon, or did he make the save? He did. Net came off. As the first action Dolan sees here in the third period. It was Mostify that was sprung in all alone. And again, it doesn't take a whole lot to get these nets off here at the Gretzky Center. Right off the draw, shot stopped off the chest of Tim Dolan. Marconi sent it down low. Babin tried to get around one man, he couldn't. Mostify couldn't get possession. Now Babin up to Cricino. Working on two in. Puck was taken away from number 20 in gold. Grattan kicked at it, kept it alive. It's in the corner. Cricino lost the handle as Tuin's pass missed. Panko at the point, missed the net. And now the puck was away from Moore, out to center. Babin right in front of the Falcons bench. Calmly will go to the Cricino. Shot on goal that was deflected aside by Jeffrey. Now here's Takis. Just send it off the boards to Curry, fresh on the ice. Here's Henneberry. Pass to the front. Waiting there was Scriven. Curry was also heading to the slot area, but the Falcons just send it out, and they'll complete a change. Dump in off the netting, out of play. 16-11 left in the third period. Early shot advantage here in the third. 4-2 in favor of the Titans. It was all even at 23 shots apiece through 40 minutes. As St. Catharines will call a timeout. Falcons use their timeout early in the third. Coaching staff not liking what they're seeing to start this final frame. 3-goal lead, and they really haven't come out in the way that you want to protect that 3-goal lead. It was a more than animated discussion on that Falcons bench, more than you would think with a 3-goal lead. As we get a stop and play deep in the Titans zone, net coming off once again. Both teams will make changes. Face off to the blocking side of Dolan. Dolan in relief of Carter Vicente, who was pulled in that second period with about 4.5 minutes to go, giving up 5 goals. Frank tried to send it across to Zabo. It was deflected to the end boards. Falcons will collect and just send it out to center ice. Panko off of Cristomo's stick. It'll go deep. Frank will chase after it. Getting there first, however, was Santo Stefano. Chance out in front. Puck to the corner. Babin will creep in. Tried to throw it on goal. It was blocked to the end boards. Here's Frank in the corner. Zabo wanted a one-timer. He'll go across to Babin instead. Petrovsky knocked the puck off Babin's stick, and now here comes number 28 in white and red. However, he is about half a foot offside as he made the pass across but was still ahead of the play. So we're going to face off in neutral ice right in front of the Titans bench. 14:57. We've played just over 5 minutes in the third period. Or face-off will be across the ice. Off the draw, Stippen tried to move ahead and get it. Couldn't. Here's Verschoor. Moon banked it for Craig. He'll get it deep. Taking him to the boards was Dallas Hibbert. Kim LeMay to Verschoor. Throws it to the net. It was blocked. And here comes St. Catharines out to center. Chance for a 2-on-2. Going to the net quickly is Atkinson, and it'll be steered to the boards and now up and out of play. So another stop. Five out of the 7 total goals coming in the first period here between the Titans and Falcons. It was the Falcons taking a 2-0 lead midway through the first period. Then Stippen would cut the lead in half. A few minutes later, make it 2-1. Atkinson would then make it 3-1 less than a minute later. Zabo would then close out the scoring in that first period. It would be 3-2 after 20. And then 2 goals in the second period by the Falcons. Have them up 5-2 as we work towards the midway part of the third. Here's Tuin moving in from the point. Tried to send it across. It was deflected in the slot area. And here comes Joseph Pizzoferrato. He'll chip it down low. Jeffrey out to play it to try and get it away from Pizzoferrato. Gave it right back to him, and the centering pass for Cristomo was picked off, and Duplessis quickly moved up ice. Here's Babin. Through the middle, gives it to Frank. Just across the line, he'll send it back to Babin. Towards the net, just wide. It went right through the blue paint. Top of the crease past Hayden Jeffrey. Cristomo goes down. And here come the Falcons. Dolan forced to make a save. Side of the net. Mostify looking for goal number 2. And it's sent all the way down where Jeffrey will come out to play it. Both teams making changes. Hibbert moved it from behind his own goal. Titans hard on the forecheck. As Galtieri had to go back behind his own net once again. Here's Moore. He'll give it to Frank. Frank with a shot. Jeffrey the save. Rebound to the corner. To the point, Moon. He'll give it to Verschoor. Threw it to the middle. Nobody home, but it goes to Henneberry. Now Scriven down low. Curry fresh off the bench. Went to the front of the net. Now he'll get the puck. Moon to Verschoor. He'll send another one going wide, and Jeffrey slides outside the blue paint to hang on. A little bit of a scrum to our right in the near corner. 12:08 to go in the third. It's still a 5-2 Falcons lead as they continue to lead the Eastern Conference in wins, in points. Second in goals in the Eastern Conference, only trailing the Air Centennials, at least coming into play here on January 16th. Frugden Hill let it go. It was blocked in the circle and just sent out to neutral ice. Titans will have to tag up. They do. Go back on the forecheck. Petrovsky's pass. Off a teammate. Stippen with a shot that was stopped by Jeffrey. Took it from the top of the slot area, looking to go top shelf. Craig and Stippen working hard down low along the boards. It's the Falcons coming out with the puck, though, as Valancourt was pressured quickly by Quinton Kim LeMay. Petrovsky over the Titans line will stick handle past Frugden Hill and take it to the end wall. He'll go up against the official. Pizzoferrato will hang out as well. Here's Dimitro. Left point blocked. Quinton Kim LeMay. And he'll just send the puck in. He was at the end of a shift and dead tired, so he'll head to the bench. Falcons will send it down to Tim Dolan. They'll get a change of their own. Approaching 11 minutes to go in the third. Off of Pizzoferrato. He'll get it along the boards. He'll turn away from one man, send it to the front. That was Cricino who he was looking for. It was deflected away from him. All the way down for Babin. Pizzoferrato will chip it up off the glass. Sending it right back in with Santo Stefano. And Dolan will leave it for his captain, Panko. Rim it all the way around. Frank's fresh off the bench. Try to chip it by his man. Cricino was there. And now sent back to Patrick Babin. He'll go to Panko. In the middle off of Zabo and all the way down. Jeffrey once again out to play it. Been active specifically in this third period. Zabo couldn't take the puck away. And now here's Agromeyer. Just threw it on net, and Dolan will make the save or stop. No rebound. And he'll just get a defensive zone face-off. Less than 10 minutes to go in period number 3. Again, one of 4 games around the Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League. A minute and a half to go in air. The Centennials lead the Redhawks 5-4. In Hamilton, it is the hometown Kilty Bees falling at the hands of Pelham. They get doubled up 8-4. And then with 8.5 left in the third period in Sarnia, the Legionnaires and Kings are all even at 4. And here at the Gretzky Center, 9.5 to play. It's 5-2 in favor of the visiting St. Catharines Falcons. One of 2 games this week for the Titans. Again, they'll be in action less than 24 hours from now in Port Colborne, the front half of a home-and-home series with the Sailors that will conclude 1 week from today. Here at the Gretzky Center, another 7:30 start. Hope you'll join us for that. As Curry got by Valancourt, chased after the puck in the offensive end. Hibbert down there for the Falcons. He'll take his man to the glass. Here's Vrugdenhill from the point, deflected on the way through. That was Curry getting a stick on it, but it goes wide of the goal. Out front, kicking at it was Moore. Turning it back, Vrugdenhill off of Curry's stick. And Henneberry will chase after it. Scriven goes to the front of the net. Henneberry with a backhander to Scriven. He'll give it to Curry. Moore couldn't handle it. Henneberry to the slot, away from Scriven. Here's Panko moving in. He threw it off of Scriven. Titans were in the middle of a change. Cristomo sent it on goal, and Jeffrey with a glove save. Looks like we have a delayed penalty as well, as the Falcons will get called on the high stick. Trent Valancourt will head to the penalty box, so opportunity number 3 for the Brantford Titans with the extra man. 17% coming into the hockey game, which is 7th best in the Eastern Conference. Again, I already mentioned it, the St. Catharines Falcons penalty kill 88%, which is 2nd best in the East. Babin will wind up and fire a shot. He missed the net on the blocker's side. Had all kinds of time, but ripped it wide. Zabo shielding the puck, gives it to Frank. In the circle, sent it across, looking for Cristomo. But it hit a Falcon, and it comes out to neutral ice. Babin has to back up in his own zone. Give it to Zabo with speed through the middle. Tried to give it to Stippen, but it was intercepted. Falcons looking for an opportunity shorthanded. They're just forced to throw it to the boards where Stippen collects and sends it back to Babin. Frank through the middle, sends one towards the net, ended up missing on the blocker's side. Zabo with a backhander to Babin that was intercepted, and now here comes Petrovsky shorthanded. Frank trying to get back. Petrovsky scores, beats Dolan on the glove side. It's a shorthanded goal with exactly 7 minutes to play in the third period. Falcons 6, Titans 2. Titans will still operate with an extra man. However, the climb to the top of the hill has gotten even steeper. Surrendering a short-handed goal. Now Quentin Kim LeMay will backhand it around the boards. Here's Henneberry. Kim LeMay will bank it for Lucas Moon. Send it across to Panko in the circle to Kim LeMay, and did Jeffrey get it? I think he did. And we get a stop right after that save. And the faceoff will come outside the Falcons line. Petrovsky from Atkinson. It's Petrovsky's 8th goal of the season. It's also his 2nd shorthanded goal of the campaign as well. It comes at 13 minutes even into this 3rd period. And has put the Falcons up by 4. Babin trying to escape a check. He'll throw it to the middle for Cricino. Here's Grattan. Tried to get around one man. Ended up just gliding the puck to the end boards. And back the other way comes St. Catharines as William Moore. Caught around one man. Now goes around the net. Recollects the puck, but sent it in between a couple of teammates. St. Catharines forced back to their own end to collect the puck. Quick pass ahead. We'll go all the way down for Shore. Just with a step ahead of his counterpart. Exactly 5 minutes to play. 3rd period. 6-2. St. Catharines leads the hometown Brantford Titans. Clean face-off win to Lucas Moon. To the middle for Craig. He fanned on the one-timer and then sent the stick of Duplessis into the air, and that will be a penalty for interference. Actually, a close call on goal as well. I think it might have caught the iron on the way through. However, wouldn't have counted. Craig is headed to the penalty box for interference with 4:53 to go. Not often we see situations like that. However, you still can't do that. And now this 2nd-ranked power play for the Falcons will go to work. First time in the game. Dolan across, sliding to make the save. And to get a quick whistle. 7 seconds tick off the clock on the Craig Minor. St. Catharines off the draw. Hibbert across to the far side. He'll get it back and wind up. Save on the initial shot. They get the rebound. It's a power play goal for the St. Catharines Falcons, and they now lead it by 5. It'll be Cameron Lowe's 2nd goal of the game. And Falcons with all of the scoring in the last 40 minutes of the hockey game. As quickly following the goal, an attempt on net was missed as Zabo had a chance streaking in down the left wing. Falcons in across the line. Great move to the front of the net. Dolan got the first one. No rebound shot came. And now Cristomo collects but misses Frank. Puck rolling down and barely gets to the goal line. Icing called with 3:52 to go. Again, it's Lowe's second of the game. It'll be goal number 12 on the season. Duplessis and Hibbert assisting on the power play marker at 15:36. Lowe against Cricino on the draw. It'll be Lowe winning it back. Gates in behind the net on his backhand, shielding the puck. Will just send it to the point for two in. Lowe kicked at it. Sending it down low was Harris, and then it made its way to the net where Dolan will pounce on it and get another face-off in the Titans zone. 3:11 to go in the third. Again, Titans back in action tomorrow night against the Port Colborne Sailors in Port Colborne at the Valley Center. And then 1 week from today, they're back on home ice against the same Port Colborne Sailors, a home-and-home series here in the middle of January. And if things hold up, Titans will drop their first contest of the new year and fall to 2-1 in 2025. Here's a nice save from Dolan. Odd man rush for the Falcons coming the other way. Dolan got a toe on it. Here's Harris. Pass across, one-timer, not much on it. Dolan will get this one. St. Catharines will improve to 4-1 in the month of January. St. Catharines will be back on home ice tomorrow. They welcome the Welland Junior Canadians to town, an all-Niagara regional matchup at the Seymour Hanna. Henneberry up to Moon. Across the Falcons line, forced to backhand it deep, and then he's taken to the end boards. Falcons will corral the puck with 2:10 to go. Shot in tight, missed the net wide on the glove side. Scriven takes his man to the corner, and a vacated point as Hibbert came to the bench, so the Falcons will go back to their own end and get a breakout started. Chipped off the boards. Panko hits his man. Babin will get the loose puck. Tried a backhander out of the zone. Couldn't get it further than the half wall. Now the Falcons will settle it down, set up in the offensive zone. Off of the boards. Here's Panko. He'll backhand it to Stippen. Kim LeMay will go back to Panko, and he'll move up to center ice. Tried to find Stippen. Pass was in front of him, and it goes all the way down where Valancourt had it taken away from him. Stippen reversed it for Kim LeMay, just away from him. Last minute of play in the third period. Shot from Quinton. Kim LeMay missed the net on the blocker's side. Titans out to center, where Valancourt will start with it. And now he'll get it back. Middle of his own end. Center ice, Petrovsky. He'll give it to his number 28 counterpart, Babin. He will just roll the puck across to Takis. Takis drops it for Frank. Frank will fire one, miss the net, looking for the top corner on the blocker's side. And it comes all the way out. Vrugden Hill, quick up to Frank. He'll send it across to Cristomo. Quickly to Zabo. Dropped it, but Frank had stopped skating, so he had to quickly get the Jets going again. Brugden Hill just inside the line. 3 seconds to go. That'll do it. St. Catharines will sweep the season series over the Brantford Titans. They win it 7-2 here at the Gretzky Center. Final shots in this hockey game will favor the visitors. St. Catharines with 35, Brantford with 32. St. Catharines back on home ice. Tomorrow they host Welland. The Brantford Titans will travel to Port Colborne to take on the Sailors. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, final score, St. Catharines Falcons 7, Brantford Titans 2.